Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. I hope you are perfect, whole, and complete. Trying to make it look a little decent in here, but yeah, okay. I hope you're well. Oh my God, I hope you're well. So I'm doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream. You know what? Let my people know that I'm here. Okay, so hold on. Let's do that. Let me let my people know that I am on live, and then we could have a wonderful conversation live. So hold on one sec. Let's see. Let's see what I got there. That. What is that? Okay. All right. See, I hope your day was beautiful. Mine was wonderful. I went down memory lane. Okay. I went down memory lane. It was beautiful. Okay. So I have a WhatsApp group that, just in case YouTube doesn't tell you that I'm live, if you just join the WhatsApp group, I don't solicit, you won't even know I'm there. And you just see me say going live on higher elevation YouTube channel, and then people come. And I'll do it again because I made two groups by accident, so I have to do it twice. Let's see. Okay, so now they know that we're here. And who is here in general? I see, is that Shanika? Ciao, Shanika. Hey, Tori. Yes. Oh, wow, they sent the notification. Yes. Y'all, I just finished, they were right here. I just finished making my playlist. Oh my gosh. When I say that I went down memory lane, when I say that I went down memory lane, I went down memory lane. It was invigorating. It was beautiful. It was fun. It was exciting. It was. Let me say something about yourself, ourselves, who we are. Right? We are wasting our time in this moment, forgetting and not understanding or not knowing how fine and beautiful we are. When I watch those videos, and I left two up here because I want you to show, I want to show the playlist, right? And I got one, it's called Central and Adornment. And I got some of them I'm dancing. So it's called Central and Adornment Dance. And I got two in there. My ex-husband, he was a lucky man. That's all I can say. That's all that I can say. He what? I was I am a chocolate beauty. I mean, oh my what? What? You know the sad part is at the time we don't even realize it. At the time we don't even we'll look back 5, 10 years from now, and the things you talk about yourself, you're gonna realize that you were so dang fine, that you were so beautiful. And what you're going to realize too is that the person that was with you, if you're not with them anymore, or even the people that had you during those other times when you were with someone else, they were so lucky to have you. You know what makes me sad? That we as women don't even know how fine we are. And we up here when we break up with somebody, we acting like that we lost instead of them. We're not just fine. Like when I look at my old videos, I mean smart, spiritual, athletic, gorgeous, shapely, beautiful skin, exuberant, talented, like, and I mean, and Foxy Mama, like what? Like way, like, and we don't even realize at the time when it's happening. I wish everybody could have video of themselves from the past. I wish we all could look back and see how lucky he was the luckiest man in the world. He was the luckiest. Now don't get me wrong. I was doing second woman, baby. I was doing second woman, and he brought out a lot. He complimented me. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like. So if you didn't see it, there's two videos that's on this page, High Elevation Channel, and it's dancing. It's a womb movement and just the education. Listen, ladies, I understand why you were so upset with me for taking those videos down, but the way they are now is 1,000 times better. It was so many videos that there was no way YouTube would even, if you try to go through all of them from the beginning, I don't think you would have been able to. I don't think YouTube even would have shown them for you to get into. The way that they are now and the way that they compiled, oh my gosh, you're gonna just be like, what? You're gonna just. I was sitting there enjoying. Honey, I ain't had no popcorn because I don't eat popcorn. I had almonds. I was eating my almonds like popcorn. I was like, wait, let me make the screen bigger. Let me enlarge. Let me watch it on the laptop. Like, let me see this amazing, beautiful woman who everything that came out of my mouth was education. And it was so direct from the womb, for the womb. So I got sexuality and adornment, 26 videos of that. Some videos I got 100 and something videos. I think that's Sacred Womb or Sacred Woman. Then I have one called Womb. Then I got classics. Then I got food recipe demonstration. Then I think I got one raw foods. Then I got so many playlists. Some got 100 videos. Some got 30, 40 videos. Some got. I just keyword. And now what I'm doing, because we got the month, I'm not gonna take the whole month because I want you to be enjoying your vacation if you get to stay home because you want to watch these videos. I am watching all of the videos on the playlist to just see what's there. And oh my God, but you know what I thought? I said, yes, yes, yes. I can look back at those. I can be like, oh my God, look at me. Like, oh my God. I mean, my exuberance and my youthfulness and my young and my this and that. And I swear I said, no, everybody that was ever with me, oh, this is bold, but you got to say it, was lucky. If you could know that in your heart and then take that, what you now know from looking in the past, and then put that to who you are right now, you'll never take no shit off nobody. Like, you'll never not know who you are. You'll never not settle for less. You'll no settle for a job that's less than you, a relationship that's less than you, a place to live that's less than you, a business partner that's less than you, clothes that's less than you, air to breathe that's less than you. You would never. You would. It's just, y'all. I understand why y'all love the videos. It was teaching all day, every day. But it was teaching and demonstrating. Not that I don't teach and demonstrate now, but I was moving more then, and because I understood that. The one of the videos is the one I let go public because I want you to get a taste of the playlist. And I said at the end, I said, shake it out. And I said, shake out heartbreak. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know this. Like, okay. Like, but I could tell that I didn't hold on to anything as much back then because I was so doing the work. I was so, and I mean, the way I dressed it, I got my beautiful linen red dress on now. So it's not like we don't be dressing. It's just something, it's not to still be beautiful and like, oh, I'm not beautiful anymore. It's that not knowing. So something that we have to do right now is remember this, because there's going to be 20 years, because I've been on YouTube for 17 years. Some of them going back 15 years, 13 years, 10 years. My hair was black too back then. I saw a little specks of gray, but my God, it was that last relationship. That nigga stressed me out. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't believe I said the N-word. I was stressed, okay? But anyway, child. But yeah, sorry for the N-word. It just slipped. I didn't mean it. It was from my heart. It came out, and my groom felt it, and it said it. And I'm like, yo, we might have to take the video down. But anyway, I still see that person. I still see that person. I still see the smooth black skin. I still see the nice shape. I still have the intelligence. I still have the information. But the part that I think that I captured then, it was definitely because I recommend all of the playlists, but since I'm watching Century on the Dormant one, that one is for the woman who has totally forgotten that her sensuality, sexuality, and her adornment doesn't require very much. I was sexier than I knew because I wasn't trying to be sexy. I was celebrating life and celebrating movement through my body. It wasn't, oh, is my body looking good? Is everything perfect? Am I standing right? Am I showing my best features? It was if you could see the expression on my face, I was more into the movement than what the movement was producing. And the producing that I was into was the feel good hormones or pheromones, or the feel good energy, right? The releasing, like, I mean, my stamina, I wasn't even sweat, I wasn't even breathing hard. Like, it was just pure joy. I let the music take me, and I was just all about it. And I thought, this is what I need right now. This is why it took me longer, and still healing. This is why it took me longer, because I forgot about it. So even when I did that yoga, which I did, and I showed every move, and I was winding those hips, just the most recent one, the yellow, that was reminiscent. And somebody said in that video, now this reminded me of your California days. And I got a whole bunch of California videos because I lived there the longest. And it was like, she's right. Now I could see it. It meant like, I feel like when I started traveling outside of the United States, I think I was not as free with my sensuality. Like, even here, I want to wear shorts so bad and some heels. Like, I can't do it, right? I'm old, right? I'm this, I'm not, like I say, but I don't know if I can continue to do this. Like, because when I left not California, when I left the US, right? I saw where it changed because I was naturally sexy without trying, right? I was just, everything looked okay. But I remember traveling to, I remember traveling to Trinidad, and I was with Arasta, and yeah, everything was very conservative. They called it being official. Official meant you wore long dresses that like this, basically, but no, not even showing all this. You was long, and everything was covered, and I was like, I was not. That wasn't all of me. That's a part of me, but it's not all of me. And I noticed I couldn't really be myself. But this is hindsight. I didn't notice at the time. I just accepted that was part of myself, but it's not really all of me, right? And then when I went to the Dominican Republic years later, in 2019, when I started my traveling, it was the person I was with that I don't think I went all the way out. I'm not sure if he cared or not. I don't know. Although in the videos with me and him did the Afro Dominican yoga, I was definitely wearing my short shorts and looking cute, but he was very possessive and jealous. And so I couldn't really, feel myself and come out. And as I traveled, I remember going to Colombia, Cartagena, and I remember going solo. And I wore my shorts and my hair and my cute tops and I was myself. It wasn't really till I started solo traveling that I realized that I love myself, like, and I love my body. Like, I love, even now, oh my God, my butt was, whoa. And I was raw then. But I think I was thinking about that. I was like, I ate a lot of nuts because I ate nuts in pies, nuts in salads, nuts meats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was raw. It was nut milk and nut creams and nut. So I think that's why I was so much thicker then too. But I love that. If I get back to that, that'd be nice. But I'm satisfied. So when I got to travel alone, it was much nicer. I felt much freer. Um, Even going to the beach, and I gotta add one of those videos too, the beach videos in Trinidad. And I was wearing my bikini, and even, oh my God, I gotta find those videos. I don't think those, I gotta look, maybe they are included in, I don't know if that's sexual adornment, or I got one called North Carolina Years. And it was these beautiful pictures or videos that my ex-husband did of me. And I'm wearing that green bikini and I'm coming out the water, all packed out, and I'm bald headed, like, what? And didn't even know. Didn't even know I had that much body. Didn't even know I was that glowing beautiful. Didn't even know I was just being myself. And I think that what is worse than not knowing and looking back at the past and not knowing is that this here, right, this present, if you wait and close blink your eyes, you're gonna think, you're gonna look at back at this video or this time in your life or your photographs, and you're gonna go, I didn't even know. I wish I knew. And you're gonna realize how lucky everybody was to even touch you and to even be with you. It was so much about, like, I understood why you're one of them. They're classics. It doesn't matter that people talk about these things now in a different way. It was the whole presentation. It was, besides the two, and then my ex was holding, he just holding the camera. He was doing it well. Damn, that man was good for me. What was I thinking? Anyway, yeah, he supported me. He understood it was me. Like, I loved that. Like, I love, there was that too, like somebody that got it. Well, it was two in my life, but him, he got that. He got his thing going. He's fully secure. He can do his art. He got beautiful, amazing art. Like, he knew this was my thing and he wanted my thing to be in front. And the other one was before social media, so I didn't get, you didn't get the videos of that. But if you did, you love it. You know what I'm saying? You love it. So yeah, I am. So let's talk about being in Ghana, right? Because I remember a lot of those videos you'll see. I mean, I had afros for days. I had afros. I had all natural hair, and my fro was getting big. I was putting the fro to the side. Fro was packed on top, was low, hanging fro, and it was just, I'm black, I'm beautiful. And then having a man in your life, my ex, and all my exes, to be honest, but particularly those two, they wanted me to be fine. They knew I was fine, and they loved that the black, whether I was black and bald, black with cornrows, black with, I used to do yarn braids, so pretty, shaved on one side, black and afro, right? So I saw that Central Sexual Adornment playlist series was very important to me because it's like being here. So when I wear my extensions, that's fine. Of course, when I wear my hair cover, that's fine. But I noticed, like I said, I had two incidents that I didn't share with y'all, but I shared with my group. And it was one incident. I was at the Saturday market, and it was a woman, I believe she's Nigerian, and I had bought several head wraps from her, one turban and this other cap thing. So I bought some stuff from her. And I think I even bought something for her that I sold, that a client bought for me and I got from them. So definitely did business. And I walked in a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. It might have just been last week. It was last Saturday. I think it was, but I can't remember. And I had my hair furrowed out. It was furrowed and then separated. And the reason, because I want to get both things for you. And when she saw me, I could tell she looked at me weird. Because in Ghana, if you wear your hair nappy and big, and then even gray is weird already, you just think you lost your mind because everybody dyes their hair, all the older people. But especially nappy and big, right? It's like they call you Rasta, and it's cops pull you over, especially if you're a guy. People move away from you on the bus. The store merchants, when you walk up and you try to walk in the store, they'll stop you at the store and be like, "How can I help you?" Like it's like some Jim Crow shit, okay? It's like some reverse Jim Crow, okay? It's sick to me. And I remember we actually used to ride the Tro, they stopped the whole Tro to pull him off because I'm with him and Rasta too at that time. They pulling us, they frisking. It's some type of thing you see from, like I said, Jim Crow South, and it's deep. So now I forget this, right? I think I'm at the sophisticated place. We're all good, and I had this hat cap. And I bought it and I just couldn't get into it. Like, it was the wrong color and I didn't have enough here to fill it. And I just didn't like it as much as I liked the turkey. So I thought, you know what? I had it for 1 week. I knew I bought it that Saturday. Next Saturday, I said, I'll bring it back. I went to bring it back and I said, I didn't even show it to her yet. I said, I bought this last week from the other salesperson. and I wanted to know if I can exchange it because it's not my color, and I would love to exchange if that's possible. Very nice, very polite. So I didn't even get it out the thing, and she made her whole face change. She was all nasty. She said, "Let me see it," and she was looking through it. It was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. There was nothing. And she looked and looked on it and said, I cannot exchange this. And I said, "Oh, can I ask you why?" She said, "Because it's dirty." And then she shooed me away, like, because that's how they treat the rosters here. It wasn't dirty at all. But I had this afro that was gray and it was nappy and it was big. So therefore, when they use the word dirty, they put that in front of Rasta. Dirty Rasta. So automatically I was dressed beautifully, shiny, but they didn't see nothing, right? So then I cursed her out and everything worked out. But I'm gonna take because I want to line it up. So then I went to this cafe. It's Mansa Gold Cafe. I'm sure you told me call them out. It's Mansa Gold Cafe in Osu that I thought was going to be a wonderful experience. I thought I liked. It was black owned, woman owned, and the woman. I was there a week before, and I was doing a video, and that was it. Other people was in there doing videos. Other people in there working on their laptops for hours. People came before me, and I was left, and they were still there because they have Wi-Fi. So they have the Wi-Fi. You could go up in the front. The Wi-Fi is written there. Get on the Wi-Fi. She's always been funny. She'll say they love the Anglo. That's the rich in Ghana. They just fall over themselves over them, right? So all the Anglos is in there, and I guess they make them feel like they got something special. But she never gave me love. Like she greets people that come in, never me. Only me and the children of the Anglo and the Africans, right? And so anyway, but I'd be quiet, not my business. And I was in there just whatever this week, and I was on it doing my thing, and she came out not high, not nothing. There was an Anglo woman sitting across who was just ridiculous, and she said to me, "I want to tell you something. Do not make a video here." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your policy not to do videos? Because I have no problem not doing videos. That's fine." She said, "No, other people do videos too." I said, "Oh, okay. So what's the problem?" "Well, the last time you came, you drained the Wi-Fi." "Lady, I wasn't even in there for 1 hour. What are you talking about?" She said, "You drained the Wi-Fi. So we had to make a new policy." I said, "Oh, okay." Now there's this other lady over there. She talking to me crazy. She talking to me like I don't have no sense. It was not good. But let me tell you, she kept looking at my hair. She was looking at my hair in disgust because now this time, not only did I have my hair out, I had it sticking up on top of my head. So I took the braid out, but I didn't separate the braid. So I got my hair sticking up on top, right? I'm sticking up on top here, and I have, and I'm very, I got, listen, scaring them to death. I got the mask. I had this for my laptop, so I'm scaring them absolutely to death, right? So I got the mask on the thing, and and the other woman there looking like smiling and being smirky, the Anglo woman, and she loved it. So I said, "Wow, this is how people get treated here." Like, I knew clearly it was my appearance. I knew from the first time because her sister had invited me. Her sister was very nice, very kind, very polite. But her sister even tried to introduce me to her, and she looked at me. She took one look at this black, shiny skin, no apology, Afrocentric. She was disgusted, and I felt it. But you know what? I'm gonna go. I went. I think it's my third time. So I said, "No, we're not gonna have that." So I went and after I finished, she said, "Yeah, you can use Wi-Fi, but that's it." Okay, sure. I said, "No problem." So after I finished, went to the cashier, I gave her my money, and the other people was there, and I said, "Can I speak to the owner, please? Is she still here?" They look scared, honey, to death. They look scared to death. Okay, and they said, "Yeah." And so I walked into a private room. She has a room in the back that's a lot more private. Nobody's back there. I sat at the table. She came in and said, "How can I help you?" I said, "Hey, would you mind having a seat?" Because I'm sitting down. She said, "Oh, okay." And I told her, I said, I think that was pretty rude. You could have waited till no one was there. You could have pulled me aside. You could have told me in another way. And she says, listen, well, I apologize, but I came before. It was much more people. So I didn't say it with them, but I only said it with the one person. She was just rude and more rude. And I said, yeah, I mean, we have these other people there, like we're both black, so don't you go there. Don't you say those things. And I said, oh, and she said, I apologize, Richard. So what I apologize. So what else do you want me to do? Anyway, she was very, very rude. She couldn't even start looking at my head, sticking up to my head. So I said, okay. She said, so I'm so sorry, I apologize. I said, okay, no problem. She's getting loud, a little loud. This is the owner. And I'm quiet, I said, okay, no problem. And then I get ready to walk out, and she says, I don't know what she said. She said, oh, she ain't said that relevant. I said, well, you know what I'm going to do? I said, I'm going to the restroom, and then I'm going to leave. Oh, you don't have to leave. I said, no, I have to leave. And I decided to never come back again, right? Fine. Let me tell you the next thing. This was the yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah, I forgot. Y'all in the group don't know this. I went to this place over here to buy some watermelons. I've only been there once, and it was an older woman, and I think my head was covered that day. So I went over there, and I didn't see the people, but there's another little stand behind. So, you just say hello, and another shop owner will alert everyone. Honey, I'm going in there, and this man walks out the car. What do you want here? I said, watermelon. I said, oh, I've been here before. It's my second or third watermelon. And he says, oh. So then the young girl, he calls her to come out, and she's trying to help me, and she gives me a small bag, and he's telling her, hurry up and help her. Hurry up and help her. I don't know if he's mad at her, him. I mean, I took my little watermelon, I was out. And I said to myself, wow, this is Osu, this is Accra, and this is the treatment that I get. Even the people that knew me, that because I walk by every day, when I wore my hair like this, I remember even the last week, I had my hair in that same fro, and I went to my nail salon down the street, and they always give me comments about my clothes, look, my outfit, my hair. But that day, she's the one doing my nails. She said, "Oh, so you're about to get your hair braided? Because I know your nappy ass didn't come out looking like this, right?" So I said, "Oh no, I'm wearing my fro." Oh, okay. I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, it's on. And I thought to myself, "Oh, I wear my fro every day since. I still don't wear my fro. I'm with froze this whole week." So watching those videos with my bold blackness, with my bold shiny skin, and with my bold fro, I really missed that in some ways. And what I missed was the even more boldness that I had to change a bit just to be here, that I'm still not going out all the way in my attire, in my movement, in my whole funkiness, And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. And I thought, wow, I left the village so I could express myself. I'm in supposed to be a hip place. But if I was the other opposite of me, they wouldn't say nothing. If I was mixed, they wouldn't say nothing either. But how dare this black, shiny, bold, beautiful woman believe that she's any of those things? So watching those old videos, and let me say, all the playlists that I compiled for y'all, I will be selling them on the website. You'll get to have the old videos that inspire, that teach, that inform, because it was so nice. I'm the woman in the videos. I'm the one that made the videos, right? But it was like food for the soul. It really made me feel good. And it reminded me of just how amazing in the way I am. And let me say this, I tell you the stories, but no, it don't bother me. I mean, I forgot that I guess if I wear an afro, they want me to comb that thing all the way out. I think that would be more acceptable. But anything that looked like you're about to do some rastas, they call it rasta. When you have locks, they don't call it locks, they call it rasta or rastas. Yeah, it was very deep, but it made me look at them like, y'all need to come into the 21st century, y'all, because this is ignorant and ridiculous. And so I understand my videos to Black women who got to go out in the world and deal with all kinds of different things. And then because of those different things, have low self esteem or worse, womb afflictions, right? Or overeat, right? Or sleep with men that they don't love, or men that don't love them, or these are all society can just really jack you up unless you know who you are. I'm too old. I'm 58, so it's a little. You're not gonna get me down. Like it ain't. I'm. How do I explain why? Somebody said that doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't bother me. So sister kind of touched me and said, "Are you bothered?" No, because I talk about it, I'm not bothered. I'm saying to you that I feel sorry for them. That's so like childish and ignorant, and you want to be bougie, And this was all different levels of economics. So one was mid. They were a vendor. I'm sure they are, I won't say struggling, but I don't think they're rolling in the dough. Um, the the cafe woman was, I'm gonna say they would be definitely considered rich, and the one here was regular, every day. Good day. Let me get some water. It's the nuts, y'all. And I can feel the little armor down my throat. Okay. So to me, it just reminded me of how much more, man, they would be really offended if I wore my shorts and my heels. You know what I'm saying? They'd be really offended if I wore my skirts where I wanted them. They'd be really offended if I had my back all the way out. Like they'd be really offended, if I showed cleavage, which I don't have much, but even this, like, oh my gosh, and it's just, I'm not ready to be the person that they think that I should be. I don't really know if I'll ever be that. I do yoga 4 or 5 times a week, and and I work out, and I'm just loving myself. So I'll never be that. If my hair offends you, our hair, the same hair, it's not my manners. I've been in conversations. It's not my greetings. It's none of that. And the only reason he ran up the car and said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Oh, watermelon." He heard my English, and he knew that, okay, she's Black American. They probably just strange. But the shop owner of the coffee house, she didn't care. She knew I was Black American. She just did not like me, and I did nothing. And I felt it in the energy. But it was the boldness. It was the how dare you. It was the, you know, I represent all the little, especially the little dark Black girls that are bold and beautiful and love themselves. And it's important for me as an older woman to be seen loving myself and being confident in myself. That just made me want to do it more because I will say today is Wednesday. I have my afro since Monday. Today is Thursday. I have a Friday. I might wash my hair and just put it back in the afro. Like, y'all is not going to stop me. If you don't want to serve me, guess what? That's just one more person that ain't going to get my money. We can keep going. We can, when we got more, we just more. So yeah, it's really sad, but thank God for Nubia I, the Royal Goddess, the Moon Priestess, and holistic practitioner, because it was just like, oh no, I'm gorgeous. Like, I mean, when I look back at those videos, I to me, I can't see how you can't see that is beautiful. Now, let's go back though, because there's a good side, another side. That's okay. The man was an old man. The woman wanted to be white, bougie, and who else? And the other woman was a Nigerian woman that looked like she bleached. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I saw. So, considering the source, I thought to myself that yeah, that's them. Now, the men, just like the average day men, they are losing it. That afro, you can feel their vibe. It's like if I could run my hair through that fro while I am like, You could feel the sexual attraction is huge. I wish that the women knew that the men are highly, every time I wear my hair in a fro and the kind of nappy, the men go nuts. I wish that our sisters knew that the men are highly attracted to that nappy hair. Highly. Because it's so unusual. Because even when it's natural hair, it's very short. The schoolgirls all got to cut their hair. The women might wear shorter hair and it's always dyed. But we do see a lot of braids. So, we got a lot of braids. Um, braids, shorter hair. Or we just got the slay queens, which is wearing weaves and the whole bit. But a woman my age with my gray and the nappy fur and the skin glowing, it's too much for them. It's like when you're taught to hate yourself, you hate somebody that doesn't hate themselves. Isn't that deep? Let's go back now. Say thank you for the love. When you're taught to hate yourself, you hate people that don't hate themselves. I don't know what these people think. I'm from the streets of Brooklyn. Like I don't know. There's nothing you will ever be able to do to look. You think I'm gonna go straighten my hair? I'm gonna comb it out. I'm gonna fluff it out. What do you think I'm gonna do? Like it's never going to happen. I know, and like I said, when you get the man and the way, it's a look, it's an energy, it's a this. They just are so drawn to it. So we need videos like my old videos. We need them. We need them. They're still needed in the world. They're still needed in the world. And that's what I got from my playlist. So I'm going to do my best by Sunday. I mean, the playlist, a lot of them are ready. So I'll start putting some up in the next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow. And they'll be different price because it's a lot of videos. But I mean, they're your videos for as long as YouTube is up and I live. You will have those videos. They are videos that are classic. Again, I put 2 up today, 2 dance ones, so you can get a taste and start thinking, oh my God, I remember Nubia I, the World for Goddess, the Moon Prince and Host Magician. You know what I'm saying? I want you to have that energy, please. So, yeah, that's my story. It was very nice. But tomorrow my fro will be up, so my braids means fro's coming. Yeah, it's so sad. So yeah, if you ask me, now I'll be like, oh my God, I get tired. Like, oh my God, I'm tired of living here with this whole patriarchal, sometimes overly Christian. I don't know. It's just, it's like I can come here for this shit. I mean, I do miss the men that I always attract men that love Afrocentric women when I was growing up in the States, being in the States. Every man that I was their woman or even dated, they all like women that look like me. All their women look like me, or I look like they women. It wasn't no game. I mean, almost some fetish, right? Love, like this was their type. Plenty of those, right? Um, I don't know about here because, I can't even tell. I only dated really one, and he ain't with nobody that look like me. She don't look like me or his mama. So I can't tell you. I don't know about the name, man. Like I do think there's colorism here. And I know for sure that they too have that thing that a lot of us have in the States as well. Anything close to, the other is more beautiful, without a doubt. They think it's a prize. And particularly the young ones for sure. So it's almost like old school back in the day, the way we used to think. Maybe the United States that still is there, y'all gotta tell me. But here it seems so old fashioned so they do believe that to get somebody that's lighter means that you have arrived, that you have made it. So let's just say just I could be good for when you don't have much. But when you feel like you got more, then you feel like you upgrade. And the upgrade would be to have a woman of a lighter hue. They definitely stupid with that ish. And sometimes you be thinking that, okay, this person is not like that. But then I judge a man by his woman. I judge a man by his woman. What you say you like, I don't listen to your voice. I don't listen to your words. I listen to what you chose for your woman. And that tells me what you like. So yeah, it's deep. It's very, but it's not deep. It's very old fashioned and very ignorant, you know. And the woman at the cafe, I'm sure she has degrees. I'm sure she's maybe even traveled. And for you to go there and to be so ignorant. I mean, the man coming out the car, the truck, I mean, I'm sure he ain't really been anywhere. But yeah, he's ready to fight me. He's ready to fight me. And then the Nigerian sister with the dirty. Yeah, it was not dirty, y'all. She looked at my hair. She looked at my hair. She was like, "Your hair is dirty. My hair is fully washed. Probably more than hers because you cut your hair cover. I don't know what your hair look like, but so the videos. If you are interested, y'all, if you are interested in the old videos, I just what I did is I created playlists. So when I put the link on the website, you'll just be able to go to the link, playlist, hit it, and the videos will play one after the other in that series. And then you can decide to buy another one. You'd be like, oh my God, now I want to buy the North Carolina ears. Okay, I want to buy the womb, which is different from this the sacred beauty, which is different from, yeah, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. All right, who we got up in the house today? You shouldn't have whitewashed yourself in Africa. Yeah, you shouldn't have to. I know you gotta whitewash yourself in Africa. Isn't that crazy? Wait, hold on, y'all. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry, I gotta get used to this. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna be, hey Shanika, hey Lisa, hey Shanika, okay, hey Tori, a pleasant surprise. Yes, I'm so good. They sent you a notification. Wow, I'm so happy. Hey Nick, hey Nikita, Nakata, hey Blue Moon, slipped because of their residual stress. Yeah, for sure, exactly. It slipped exactly. Good afternoon, everyone. Hey, Khadijah. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. No, it's crazy. Thank you for being an example of truth and self love. Thank you for helping me to remember. You are so welcome. Thank you. Hey, Miss Burla. Did I miss the OOT? What is the lovely red dress you wear? Oh, yeah, let me show you. It's my linen dress that I designed. Your old videos are definitely needed. They taught me so much. They are, I see. Hey, Lisa, love your enduring authenticity. Thank you. I've been getting the notifications a few weeks now. Yay! What they doing? You know what? I think a few weeks. Okay, because I was wondering if because I cleaned it up a little bit. I felt like maybe I don't know. Like I feel like I'm getting more of my videos being recommended since I cleaned it up. So I wonder if seemed like the removal was a good thing because now people can buy it. This is not the best angle. Okay, we gotta do something. Laptop energy, and it's on. I don't have a desk. I don't have a desk yet, but I'm gonna get one because I won't be going to that cafe no more. So I was like, okay, I gotta make my own house the cafe. But yeah, I feel sorry for people like that. I really do. I feel sorry that you got to hate yourself is a bad thing because you got to wake up to yourself every day. So hating yourself is not cool. So it is a linen dress. It's the linen dress. It's a maxi. And if you remember, I made the jumpsuit and it flows and it moves. It is so pretty. I love this dress. And that linen hunty for this weather. For this weather, honey, the linen dress is what? Yeah, I love it. I notice when I wear my linen in the house, when I wear certain things, when I come back home and I settle in this evening, I'm taking off the clothes, putting on the PJs, getting relaxed. But the linen, I actually forget to take the clothes off. I actually forget. That's how just breathable and wonderful. But yeah, y'all. So thank God for those videos. I believe that things will be changing and there will be another location for me, but it won't be here. Not forever. It won't be here forever. And I mean, it's not that. It's that. Think about it. It's more says, who wants to be in a place where you can't be yourself and it's a black country. That's crazy, first of all. That's just wild, you know. I wish the United States would get its act together. I'll go back. I wish it would. I wish it would get its act together so I can go back. But I can't right now because they foolish over there right now. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. But them videos took me home. It made me think about things. I've said, oh, I think for me though, the moral of this whole video is you are beautiful right now. And you thinking, you picking yourself apart. You're picking yourself apart. And you're gonna look back at pictures from this day, from these years, and you're gonna say, that last one was lucky. He was lucky, child. I was tripping. You better know how beautiful you are. When I look at the videos, I go, oh, I'm not too far from that. Like, really, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But looking at it made me realize, like, I feel like I I was very much more connected to my womb and the womb work. And it was much more all encompassing. But I think over there, because I could be sensuality, sexuality, and adornment, you could have those real conversations, right? You could be free to talk and to be and to express. I do have to say, coming here, I didn't know it until I watched those videos, and then I got to deal with this stupid stuff I'm dealing with. I realized that it partly attracted the wrong even relationship. Because if I was to walk into my big, bold, beautiful, sensual, sexual self, I feel like I closed down my sexuality. I closed down my sensuality. And in a sense, my femininity according to me. I had to adapt the femininity according to the culture. Yeah, I do. I feel like I lost, and I didn't understand that that was actually, and for a lot of women, that's our superpower. That sensuality, sexuality, and adornment is our superpower. It's not connected to I'm trying to attract a man or I'm trying to attract negative attention. It was a declaration of how good you felt about your black self. It was deeper. Our sensuality is not connected to or an open invitation for either ignorance or violence. For a lot of us, it was a declaration of self-love and self-respect and self-adornment. We had, like I always say, I like Afrocentricity better from the States. I like Africa better from the States because we had to. I say we could just go there, and it's hard for me. I don't know how to even say that, but I feel like we had to love our blackness because they didn't love our blackness. You ever see the movie Beloved? It was a great movie, and there was the actress. She's now since died. Her name was Bea Richards, and she said she was in the. She was. If you ever read the book too, Beloved, and she was in the fields with the. I think they were actually at this point they were free, but they was just getting out of slavery, and she was a preacher woman. And I remember she said, love your hands because they don't love your hands. Love your skin because they don't love your skin. So we coming from that black and proud, say it loud, right? I'm black and I'm proud. We Afro sheen. Like they told us we were nothing. We were ugly this and we came like, no, we are fine. We are beautiful. We got afros. We wear hot pants. We are beautiful. And to come back here and to have to hide that in some ways. And then they got all the stipulations because I'm older, I can't express myself this way in their own way. I'm saying what they do. Actually, I had an assistant that would say it all the time, but he ain't like me because he liked the other person, so he ain't like me. There's something to really think about. I gotta know where to put that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like I don't know where to, and that's been the thing I've talked about over the years since being here. If you'll notice, not the first conversation, but looking back, I was free to do that. And then that video is on the public page right now. The dance videos too. The one where I was the radiators in the back. I'm listening to Indian music but made hip, and it's Indian chants or mantras, and I said, I love California. Like California really allowed us to be free. There were really no rules or stipulations. So there was that, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's so when I came here, this very bold, I mean, it was bold for me to say, I'm coming, and then to never return. It was bold for me to say I'm gonna make it here no matter what. It was bold for me to say I'm gonna get my own apartment and I'm not married. It was bold. So the very person that I was is the person that got me to come. And to have to not be that and to watch what I kind of wear and how I talk and men go first and calling men sir, that I'm sure I'm older, so I'm probably older than your ass. You know, it's just a little too much sometimes. But I realized it got me into, I feel like, a relationship that I think had I remembered or could have been that bold, strong, sensual, powerful woman, I don't even know if I would have gotten into that. I would have attracted that because I definitely had better. Like I said, when I look at those videos and all the videos and the photography and this, that was somebody else that loved me, that saw me that. So I was already on the top. How did I go in some ways to the bottom? So when you go to the bottom as a woman, then you're going to be treated like the bottom. And I feel like I didn't wasn't even able to express the many facets of me because it wasn't allowed, it wasn't expected, nobody wanted to see it. I became a kind of one note here because that's what I felt subconsciously is the message that is out there, you know? So it's important to love your womb and to do the womb work and to move your hips and body and to be sensual and but for yourself. In the video that I've left on the page today, I talk about being celibate and celebrating your sexual adornment. That's an oxymoron here. Like there's conversations you couldn't even have. So these people with your boujiness over here, you discriminate against me because my hair is nappy. You can't even have a conversation like this with me. You still on some barbaric K people ish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that I'm sorry I took them videos down. Them videos are still down, but they are now in a compilation, which is actually better for you because that means they're selling to you. The price will be great. Some will be I think $50, which is you know what I was looking at the videos. Let me tell y'all because y'all like the video. So I was like, so let's say you're going through something and you like, oh, maybe I need a consultation from her. Or you could buy one of the playlists and put on the video, and I bet the video that you happen to listen to has answered or helped you with the problem that you thought you had. Them videos are consultations. Y'all said this to me for years, but I had to look at them. They were consultations in themselves. They were the right words at the right time in the right way to the right person. And I never want to lose that person. So I feel tight. You know, I don't feel as free. I push as much as I possibly can, but it's like I say, how do I create a new world? And Spirit said, well, that's exactly what's happening. So I want y'all to think in this December month about the new world that you want to see and the new world that you want to create. Because now things have shifted cosmically as well as other ways that it's nothing but a new world that's coming. And because this is not it. This will never be it. So my lack of being able to be myself and to be this sensual, sexual woman boldly, no matter what age, because I felt it, really, and not having actively being able to do my womb work because it was strange, it was weird. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? It actually got me into and allowed me to be in a situation that it was my power was turned off. And that's what patriarchal societies, that's why they're so dangerous. They actually kill the very thing that they need because they think they're smarter. Why would God make one sex smarter? Like, that's just dumb anyway. And if there is a smart, I think it would be us. We grew you up. So just think about the danger of them guarding your sexuality and but worse, your Africanness that you thought, or just the way that you came out. My hair sticking up is what I could. That's like a beautiful trick. Look at the ones that hair can't do that. It's what my hair does. Isn't that amazing? And like, I mean, really here when they say, when he was watching all the black scholars and they were saying like our hair points to the sun, it actually does. The fro never falls here because the humidity and literally the sun and those spirals and the coils, it's not a lie. My hair never falls down. I guess when it gets longer, it will. But even parts of it still finds the sun and the humidity and it sticks straight up. And it's shaped like kind of almost like the moon and the sun itself. But you can't have that conversation here. You can't explain to them that this is what your hair do. I did nothing. This is the best hairstyle that I could have. It's the one that God gave me. Is my hair is doing, but you can't have that and then you want to say, but ain't it beautiful? You dig? Like, ain't it beautiful? You can't see the beauty. So, I just, I had to watch my own stuff to get back to me and also back to adeptness. My relationships here, it lacked depthness because we from two different planets. Because I was from a different planet, even when I was in America, which there was a much more of a freedom of expression in some ways. And I was already unique and different. But over here, I became, now I know y'all might see me unique, and there was things that I know people would see unique, but I feel like I wasn't as unique as I could have been. It was the culture. The culture. It's trying to drown me. And I don't like it. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what the Most High will bring into my life and which way I will go next. But I'm just sharing that. So y'all, if you are interested, tomorrow I will put the playlist. I'll do a nice little thumbnail. I'll do a brief introduction. And don't worry about some videos is 20, some videos is 70. Like some videos is 60. It's just what I could find that go in it. And I'm not done yet. I got a lot to do. So I'm not done yet. So I want to thank you. And I want to thank my moderators. I can't see if the trolls come, but I'm seeing the number go fluctuate deeply. So I'm figuring you're taking them out. We'll pray for that. Okay. Oh yeah, the man go first. Oh yeah. So let's say you're waiting on the line and you're at the bank. That's a great example. It could be anywhere though. Yeah, and you are next, or you at the queue and you're at the ECG. It don't matter. Whatever building, and you are absolutely next. A man can come in from anywhere and he will get in front of you. You're not supposed to say anything. If 5 men get in front of you, you're not supposed to say anything. Most men, you have to say, yes, sir, and maybe do a little curtsy sometimes too. I mean, it's preferable. Yeah, it's patriarchal. I mean, that part is just as a normal thing. So when you're having a relationship and you're trying to say things that are different, unique, they feel like they can just say, who are you talking to? Woman. Like it's like, so yeah, I wasn't free to really go because I disconnected from that sensuality and adornment. I see how important that was. It's I'm going to watch some of the other playlists before I put them up because I need to get all this too. But I think that the next year I'm going to have a master group. I'm going to have the normal master group we got, but I got another Sunday, every other Sunday. This one is definitely going to be about sensuality, sexuality, and adornment as our superpower, as a portal to our abundance. as our strength and power. Like I need that because I get it nowhere. And yeah, it was very, very healing. Very healing to see that. Very healing. Woo, that was very powerful. So yeah, unfortunately, that is a dang girl. A ting. Okay, I will say, okay, three, that is wonderful, Shanika. Thank you. I'm so glad to know. Exactly, says Blue Moon. So statuesque. A living, moving moment of beauty. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Love you. Monuments. Yes, is that monument? Thank you, Tori. Love you, girly. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, thank you for your wonderful comment. You started the party. So, y'all, did y'all get the video with the dancing? Did y'all even get that video yet? Because I don't have that many videos on the page, luckily. So it's you'll see it. I want you to watch it. It's I'll be saying I'm Nubia Eye, the rough goddess. So that must have been, I don't even know what year that was. That was before even 2016, because I got married in 2016. I was living in that apartment. So I wasn't married yet. Because I got married when I moved from there. Y'all find it. It's on the page. Yeah, the man go first, girl. No trolls today. Okay, great. Oh no, I can't. That explains some of the African men I've met. I be having to remind them that hey, we are in America now, and I will not be mistreated. Oh no, I know that's right. Tori says I saw it. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. Free yourself. It's very freeing. Free yourself. Allow for yourself. I got lots and lots of videos. I still got much, much more videos to go through, but I think I got at least 5 playlists with lots of videos in it. Sacred woman, I mean, the wisdom that I still don't hear in that way, in that same way. And just the channeling. But I think the video, because I saw it, He Ain't Coming, I think that one's in the classic videos. I want people to know because y'all love that video so much. I don't know. Maybe I should just make that video free and just have people allow them to watch it because that is the most requested video and it's such a powerful video. I think I will do that. I think that one I'm gonna give to the public because I got so many thousands of videos that, and these two I'm going to actually. I'm just going to give it there to give you a taste, but I'm not going to do that too much. So yeah. So anyway, I want to thank y'all that I hit the hour mark. Time flies. I want to thank y'all so very much, and I'm going to relax. I've been at the computer for a while. I'm going to eat me some delicious food. I got quinoa, y'all. I got black local rice. I've got I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. It's my food shopping day, and I think I'm gonna be going on a little vacation. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'll talk to the member group maybe a little bit later. And I love you all very much. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And look in the mirror. Look at the old pictures. Look at the new pictures. You are at your finest right now. And when you look and see, anytime you can walk away and realize anybody that was ever with you, not just on your looks alone, we're so blessed to have you. But you didn't know that then because you wouldn't have put up with half that stuff, child. But it's okay. I'll see you in the next one. I love you with all my heart. Peace and love.